Hey guys, and well, can you believe it? Not even a full week later, and I am back with another part to a what if that is very recently new with my channel, but I seem to really like it, and for some reason, no, I really like this story. Yeah, for some reason, and well, here I am. I am writing a second part to this what if. And hey, to those who have wanted it, I guess Christmas came early because apparently I got to a really good writer's streak on a weekend. So hey, that's something. So yeah, for those wondering on how early we're talking about in this what if, like what if Broly came in early or something like that, as I'm calling it. How early is it that Broly comes in? Well, I'll definitely tell you. It is the Frieza saga. Yeah, reason? Well, it kind of works if you watch the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, if you think about it. But so yeah, we have taken that movie and basically pulled it back in time all the way up to Frieza saga to when we are first introduced to Frieza in that sense. And as far as to recap on what happened in the last part, things pretty much go as you would have expected, if you've seen the movie, by the way. So, except that this time, Frieza, Paragus, and Broly went to Namek, get with Frieza, caused a bit of a massacre on Namek, and well, this happened and that happened, and Broly found Krillin, and yay. Yeah, we are off to a good start. So, as we're picking up from where we last left off last time, we now begin with Broly in shock. Get to see his father, Paragus, standing right in front of him, standing with the Ginyu Squad, and is so now Bog and so now has his Broly has his head full, head of questions, if you can somewhat call it that, in that small mind of his. Paragus does try to convince Broly to just stand with him a bit. Son, please, do not make this any worse. Broly is not listening, but instead starts to ask Paragus some questions that now have came to his mind. Such as, so why were we on that wasteland of a planet, Vampa? Why did you train me to kill this Saiyan Vegeta that is standing right behind me? Yeah, why? Yeah, why? Is what he is asking. As for Paragus, now being asked these questions, he basically tells Broly very bluntly on what he is and why they went to Vampa and basically the story get behind the whole thing. Now, obviously that does give Broly the bad vibes, but it actually does get worse as Paragus tells him otherwise. As Paragus starts to show his deep British revenge side of himself. To summarize, so what Paragus is kind of saying, because now he's at a level of which he could just, if he could just get his son to be on his side, he could end Vegeta right to now and then. Paragus just tells Broly that he was born to do this. He is the supposed legendary Super Saiyan that's supposed to surpass any other Saiyan. That basically, as Paragus is explaining it, the Broly just hears that because of what Chile and Lemo have been telling him, well, Broly is hearing those words as if he was supposedly born to just kill. Kill. Yes, that is a lot of kills, I will admit that. Uh, but as Broly is taking in these answers, he is now starting to think pretty negative of himself, which is kind of hitting Broly really hard because he has never felt this way before. Where the closest that he's got to feeling that is what happened to Ba. That being his supposed first friend, if you can call it that. Before Broly could even have a chance to, well, possibly rethink it over and join his father's side, Krillin steps in. Krillin would outright call out Paragus' actions, like so. And he would just outright tell Paragus how wrong all of those actions, everything that he just said about Broly, Krillin just states that that is not how a father is supposed to raise their own son. Krillin would go as far as to say what a father should be doing for their kid. I mean, yeah, sure, we're kidding. Launched into what a planet that might have killed you might have been rough, but there's no reason to hold a revenge for so long. Now, like, that's all you could think about and whatnot. Krillin just tells him that what Broly should have had was just a father that cared for his well-being. If he really cared about his son, he would have just worried about how Broly was going to survive on that wasteland. You seriously dare recall my methods challenging and mean? I will have you know that this is how we Saiyans do it. Says Paragus, also, well, meanish and whatnot. Yeah, well, for your information, if you wanted to treat your son like any other Saiyan, then you're better off dead or something. Because back in Earth, we actually care about our well-being and ourselves. We care about everyone that matters. Because, you know what? Everyone matters, and so does your son. And from the way we see it, you're just a jerk who will want to turn your son into a killing machine. Krillin is getting a little too confident. I will definitely give him that, but oh boy, yeah. What Vegeta then points out is next is actually gonna drive things over the wall, at least for quite a bit, because Vegeta finally opens his mouth at this point. Vegeta would tell Paragus that what happened to Planet Vegeta, that was all Frieza's doing, and for where so much as siding with Frieza, you just betrayed your own race. Paragus, on the other hand, doesn't take this very well, but at the same time, he is fueled by revenge, and what he can think about is getting his revenge on Vegeta, even if it's not the Vegeta he knows. So he is right there, and is right for the taking. And clearly, Paragus doesn't care whatsoever. Because the next thing that happens is that he tells Ginyu that he and his whole squad, they better all team up against Broly. Because Broly is not a joke. He would decimate everyone if they're not careful. Ginyu would definitely agree with this notion and definitely double checks his scouter. But before the scouters, or should I say, any of the Ginyu squads that says scout before any of the scouters like the Ginyu Force could read exactly what Broly's power level is at the moment, Chile and Lemo would peek out of their hiding spot and shoot off the scouters off their faces. Granted, you may call it a skill shot, but they completely shoot off the scouters right off the Ginyu Force's face. Oh, and Paragus too, because, they didn't anticipate the Ginyu Force and Paragus didn't anticipate them and whatnot. So, without the scouters, Ginyu Force is no choice but to take Paragus' advice, so. So, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, with that being said, the entirety of the Ginyu Force prepares to attack Broly. Yeah, 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 Krillin and Gohan were sorta getting ready to attack as well, but Broly does signal them to what back off. Krillin said like, "Are you sure? Won't you have a hard time against these guys?" Broly simply outright says, "These guys look like nobodies to me. Yet this should be done before it's over." Some what poor choice of words, but Krillin and Gohan decide to back out for now. While Paragus, on the other hand, he is gonna go for his slice of revenge pie. Yeah, on good old Vegeta. So now the whole entire Ginyu Force, so Ginyu, Raccoon, Burter, Jace, and Goldo. I almost forgot about Goldo. What? Because he is so forgettable. All five of them are now duking it out against Broly. Yet, and Broly, for the most part, has been able to hold his own. And hey, for the first 5 minutes, the whole fight seems to be going pretty well. But eventually, Broly starts to realize that the numbers games, they're really catching on to him. He may be a strong Saiyan, but he could not anticipate the other attacks that the Ginyu Force is coming from. Gohan and Krillin, they see this, but they are nervous as to like what they should do. Well, because they haven't seen the Ginyu Force at all. Bear in mind. But unfortunately, Broly is now lying. It's now to the ground on one knee. And you can definitely, and from the scene, and I would imagine if this were in the anime, Gohan and Krillin will be shaking a bit because to their knowledge, this Broly guy, he seems to be the strongest. And if these guys can team up against someone that powerful, they might be done for. But Sheila and Lemo, but they are beyond worried for what will happen to Broly if he can't think of a way out of this. So at least that's how I would imagine if that were if that was part of an anime or whatever. But before those warriors could come tumbling down, and before Broly could even barely sorry, I forgot to mention this one bit, that as Broly is looking down to the ground on his one knee, he is considering, should he just lose control of himself and just go at it like nobody's business. He is contemplating this idea. That is until a ship can be heard landing from a distance. And within minutes later, with everyone distracted as to what that ship is, a man in the orange gi has arrived. And that orange man in the gi is none other than Goku. With not even a minute to spare, where Goku arrives at the scene, now wondering what the heck is going on. Now Krillin and Gohan feeling to Goku what has happened as of late, and they explain the situation as best they can to describe it. And after we're done explaining, Goku simply says this: "Hey Broly, you look like you could use some help over there. Mind if I tag in and give you a hand? Come on, Gohan, Krillin, we got some mean aliens to deal with." Without a moment of hesitation, and knowing full well now that Goku is right there with them, Krillin and Gohan stand side by side with Goku, and they are charging at the Ginyu Force as well. And now the numbers games has completely changed. So with it now being 4-on-5, even with that kind of number, where the whole Goku, Krillin, Gohan, and Broly team, they wipe the floor. Well, almost, I should say. Almost wipe the floor with the Ginyu Force. However, this thing does change when Recoome does something that he probably shouldn't have done. Recoome would fire a Recoome mouth beam, and he would hit the mountain and cause a cave-in to where Chile, Lemo, and Bulma are, where we're sealing up there inside. However, when Broly sees this, he takes into consideration that that guy just killed his other friends. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. The Broly, now what goes to being enraged. And he is in his enraged form, as they call it. And he is wailing on Recoome. Even more so that Goku and Gohan and Krillin take notice, and even they have to stop their end of the fight just to witness what, or at least try to focus on their end of the fight on whatever Broly's doing. But at the end of it all, Broly takes Recoome and vaporizes him into space. He then goes for Goldo, does the same, and then Berter, and then Jace, and then Ginyu. And boy, howdy is he mad. Goku tells Gohan and Krillin to head down to the cave and see if he can now find them. But they couldn't be dead, at least from Goku's very optimistic mindset. The Goku willingly volunteers to hold down Broly, as he looks like he needs to calm the Heifels down. Oh boy, this is gonna be one fight that Goku is not walking away from so easily. After a good couple minutes of holding off Broly, Paragus would even stop his fight with Vegeta, which Paragus is kind of winning, by the way, is because, Paragus has been having to deal with his own son for about a good majority of years. That sort of thing. Yeah, and what does Vegeta do in the process of Paragus just leaving him there? Vegeta's just standing there all shocked and horrified that this Saiyan, this guy Broly, he has just shown a massive power level spike. Holy heifels, this is gonna get intense if they don't stop this. Paragus does waltz right in. Well, okay, I say waltz, I mean just flies on by to Broly. Yeah, and he is just trying to calm Broly down. Now, he is doing his absolute best to try and talk him down. Now Broly, you better stop being mad right now, cause I swear, if you don't, I will find another shock collar for you, and I will shock you with it until your neck is red. Broly looks at Paragus, and he tells Paragus straight in the face, "You do not control me anymore. And I am not your killing machine." As he takes Paragus, punches him in the gut, as Paragus is sort of going up in the sky from being launched from that gut shot. The Broly takes out energy shot. One of those green energy shots. And tosses at Paragus, sending Paragus even further into space and therefore vaporizing him. But killing him in cold blood. Okay then. Well, at least the shock crawlers won't be a problem anymore. And again, they never really have to begin with. Broly then turns his focus again back to Goku. Goku is slightly worried about this since he has not faced anyone with this kind of power before, and he's not even sure if he can handle him right now. Because those hits that Broly gave to him, they hurt, and they hurt a lot. Before Broly can go back to attacking Goku again, now Broly, then here's a voice. A voice that he is definitely familiar with. It is Chilai calling out to him. Broly turns around and sees Chilai and Lemo alive and well, running to him. Broly lowers to the ground, and he slowly but surely becomes less in his enraged form. And like a cheesy Disney flick, Chilai embraces the big old beast of a man. And Broly is fully completely cooled down and whatnot. Like the giant beastie saying he is. So yeah. After a minute passes and Broly then just like embraces Chile back, albeit a bit softly because even he's kind of now aware of his own strength, albeit trying to be careful and all. But Chile and Lemo would definitely see what Paragus means, and so does the rest of the crew. And as of right now, they do not know what to do with Broly. Yet, all they can do now is just hope that Broly doesn't get enraged any further. Because anymore, and he probably could have destroyed Namek. Sorry for the camera hit right there. So, after everything's finally chilled out, Goku taking a sense of being, along with Gohan and Krillin taking a sense of being after that fight. And of course, Vegeta getting one as well, because, well, he's kind of part of the crew now, I guess? Goku is admired by what Broly is capable of. And he gets an idea that he could probably help train Broly into having a calm collective mind and have some control over his power, if not all of it. Goku does offer this to Broly, and Broly, not having many options left, accepts Goku's offer. However, Chile does say that she will keep an eye on Goku to make sure that he does not do anything so devious and mean to Broly. So now the gang, and now we're left with, what's next? How do we deal with getting the rest of the Dragon Balls? Chances are that Frieza's probably guarding it. Goku notices that, actually, that big power level is not where those Dragon Balls are, I think. In fact, I think it's moving with another power level. That's when Dende finally flies on by. Oh, I'm sorry. Little Green. That is Dende. Crap. So, Dende flies in and tells the game that a Namekian that has decided to buy the fighters some time so that they can gather the other Dragon Balls and make their wishes and get out of there before where that mean-looking Emperor Lord man does anything else bad. So now, what everyone and now what is kind of thinking the same idea. They get to freeze the spaceship, gather the rest of the Dragon Balls, and make their wish as fast as they can before where Frieza even notices. So, and without a moment to lose, the whole crew flies off. Well, Vegeta carrying the Bulma, therefore making the relationship between Vegeta and Bulma blossom even faster because that's how ships work, I guess. And of course, really carrying Chile and Lemo. What if the hinting is not any more further than it is? So so yeah, minutes go by. They get to the ship. They take the Dragon Balls, or at least they manage to find them anyways. And then they get about at least 10 feet away from the ship, and they summon the dragon. Finally, they made it. They got to the Dragon Balls, and they're about to make their wishes. As it turns out, they can make 3 wishes. And after where finally so much is gathered in Dragon Balls, Vegeta then steps in and says that, well, he wants his wish. But then Broly stops him. But let them have their wish. I'm sure their wish is just as more important than yours, Prince. Broly says also intimidatingly, which kind of works on Vegeta. He kind of shakes it off as like, fine, just be lucky we're the strongest Saiyan here for now. What the rest of the crew then agreed to revive Piccolo, send him to Earth. Cause what else do you do? Then retcon the whole same thing. Jokes aside though, Piccolo's resurrected and brought to Namek. That's 2 wishes down. But what do they deem their 3rd wish? Well, they haven't got a whole lot of time because they can definitely feel that Frieza is coming back soon. But then Goku, of all individuals, comes up with this. Do you think Porunga can just give Broly some control over his power? Right. Shocked by this, Dende asks. And Porunga then states, yeah, but I can't give you all the control. Only base levels of it. And that is what they wish for. Broly, now feels like he now has some control over his power. Even if it's a base level, he's got control now. He's got some of it, and he is happy to have it. And just like that, the dragons have turned to stone just in time before Elder Grew passed away. And for the moment, they are just happy. That everything worked out. Albeit Vegeta's still a little mad because he didn't get his wish. If it wasn't for Broly, I would have gotten my wish. Dang it. And at a moment, everyone seems to be relieved that everything turned out okay. That is until Vegeta now expresses a feeling, or has expression that is expressing terror. Where the rest of the crew look on to where Vegeta's looking at. And they, see, the one, the only, the Galactic Emperor, Frieza. Well, I guess I have some traitors to kill. And my, oh my. Do I like the idea on who I get to kill next. Whew! And that is where we are going to end this part. Holy crap baskets. You actually cannot believe how much time and effort actually went into this. Granted, I know it's been a week since the last upload as of this recording, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I love this what if, and to be honest, I hope it takes off. And hey, let me know what you guys think of as well. As for the next part, I can definitely assume that we are going to have our Frieza fight. Yeah, we are going to have an all-out Frieza battle. That is the next part. I can't wait to write that. That was awesome. Yeah. But yeah, in the meantime though, until I get to that, until I upload the next video, let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't, hit the bell to get your notifications, comment on the video on your thoughts, and of course, share the content for all to enjoy. Yeah, and hey, I hope I get to see you. Sorry. I hope you'll stick around for the journey. Yet, I am forgetting how to end my own videos. I hope you'll stick around for the journey. And until the next video, see ya.